Track 0, Layer 0.
Man's relationship with music is rooted in nature and goes back over 40,000 years to the time when our cave-dwelling ancestors first began making musical sound. He found them by dividing pieces of metal by 2/3. If you carry on dividing by 2/3 again and again, you create an infinite sequence. Gradually, man started to create a musical scale by arranging notes into some kind of natural pattern. This man is playing the bamboo flute.
Welcome to infinity composition theory. All content will be communicated clearly. I spit 1 billion bars nearly. Don't dare me. I'm about to show you why they fear me. You see the air in Sumer, it's ripe with grief and despair. I sacrifice trimmings of hair, I place them on the top of the gold ox. Pick up the gold unk, you know I got soul, but where from? The rap juggernaut, hip-hop, dilettante, hip-hop savant, a poor man's hip-hop god. Why you rhyme lazy as fuck, like you just got your dick sucked? I rhyme like I'm a self-destruct, metamorph in metaphors, the formula transforms forevermore. To the floor, like reservoir dogs, or if you don't want none of this at all, eat the whole goddamn this, that's why it's to make war. Layer for layer, I slay ya, rip the jacket to infinity. Yeah.
Now, if you take a piece of metal exactly half the size of the original, it will produce as its main note that light red. And if you play the two together, they make a sound almost like one note. An octave, therefore, is a totally natural distance between notes. This is the same sound, only a higher version of that. But if you strike a piece of metal exactly 2/3 the size of the original, you actually create a new note, call it yellow. Unlike all other composers, he started to break the rules. Not content with the simple fourths and fifths that other composers used, Dunstable started to experiment with those saucy and impure thirds and sixths that had hitherto been so frowned upon by religious musical theorists. To make these new harmonies work, he kept well away from keyboards, whose tuning was already fixed and inflexible. He experimented instead with the wonderfully flexible tones of the human voice.
Rip, rip, rip the jacker, rip the jack, 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 rip the jacker, rip the jack. I got bored with 4 beats to the immense kilotons of pressure. I only recorded one in such a way you will remember. Inspired by God, the boss, I don't govern them, I summon them, speaking to puzzle them. Started with the jacker, hot but cold-blooded. Fuck it, I'ma have to show these niggas something. Too easy, other MCs be nervous or something. The rhyme is a weapon, I bust it. Rappers are captured and punished, drawn and quartered. Coordinates with a drop mortars, call it my internal compass, make my eyes water. Skull is a submarine hull, in the cave below ground. I can smell the shit Cthulhu on the wall. Neck, the rhymes are raw. Open the doors to the vortex. Half of my crew were injured with extreme force. We spit for sport, I won, you lost. I'm not concerned, don't nail my corpse to a cross. Rip the jack, rip the jacker, 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 rip the jacker. Close your eyes, ritualize times I gave you power. God stop my heart if I'm lying. Shut the fuck up and stop whining. The kid just want respect. Who in the booth is the truth when you apply. The art of rhyming bring out the worst in me, but I don't take it personally. Who heard of me, worship me. From the streets of New Jersey to Germany, to the bluest oceans glowing on the Persian beat. I spit the truth, rip the mic, rip the boot. I purchased the beat, then mix the spit with mercury. One day it will be known, for now it must wait. Mix the dub plate, the BPMs fluctuate. Heart rumbling and thunder, look at her face. lost on the photograph, a capsule in space. No MC can rhyme like it's time to fess up. Mommy noticed my vocabulary had developed. Rip the jack, rip the jacker, 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 rip the jack, rip the jacker. Yeah. I had to close my eyes to take flight into the skies where glimmering lights render me blind. In the time when the computer will overrun the roots of when the missile is aimed to blow you out of the frame, some will still remember it was done by Jermaine. In the beginning I made lyrics, now lyrics make me. You're listening to Rip the Jacket to infinity. This rhyme can outlive your whole lifetime. Be waiting for you on the other side when you arrive. Surround you with a layer to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back. With a rap and a mic for satellite rappers the light. You battle for your life. You battle from sunrise to off-white moonlight. The cedar wood burns. My heating is rightfully earned. I take you on a journey through the words and the mind. Hold your hand with an infinite rhyme. For a time I know it makes you shy, but that's fine. Come along with me. Let me show you how hard it can be. This bit like the 100-ball beast. An extra large dosage of the dopeness. How can I be anything but focused as a spitball soldier? The rhyme equity above quota. Sometimes I go over with more balls than the beat goes for. Walk around confused, listening to tunes. Music is my muse. Can I bust and seduce? Put blades to your bones like the autobiography of Kirk Jones. Nah, I just work for him. I will be redeemed for the destruction of the hip-hop regime. For how it was remembered and seen. Mission requires plan on personnel and staff, but tradition demands I be a more primitive man. 3 standard 16s, fade the record at 335. Grim Reaper axe kick to your spine. Pound after pound I come stomp on your brain. Spit fire like I drink hot sauce from a drain. When the missile is aimed to blow you out of the frame, some will still remember it was done by Jermaine. When the missile is aimed to blow you out of the frame, some will still remember it was done by Jermaine. When the missile is aimed to blow you out of the frame, some will still remember it was done by Jermaine. When the missile is aimed to blow you out of the frame, some will still remember it was done by Jermaine. When the missile is aimed to blow you out of the frame, that's when you know your time's up, Jermaine. Don't forget you nice, you fit the right archetype. Beating niggas to death and beating dead niggas to life.
The problem was that unfortunately many of the notes created from the Pythagorean system sounded rather strange when played together. These 2 notes, the first and the fifth, sounded fine. That's because they were a perfect harmony, the ones we created from our 2/3 metal ratio.
For real, my throat tastes like I'm eating a seal. The sword I will reveal, high yield meal, a real deal, record deal, pseudo real. Saint Germain is a man of steel with a biofield. Try to keep it real, my training is real. The magnetic fields, life is a wheel. Your brain waves feel. The sword I will, eagles chewing a bunch of bananas for the meal. For free tuition, listen to 33 threes. The number that frees the mind is 33. I patiently perform emergency surgery, but I urgently spit mercury on the enemy. Biz purchase the heat sound waves, murder the beat. I hear they feet running away up the street. I do not know which way I should go. Maybe through the wind, maybe through the snow. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. 10,000 bars, it will probably always be. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. 10,000 bars, it will probably always be. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. 10,000 bars, it will probably always be. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. 10,000 bars, it will probably always be. Masturbate so the blood don't coagulate. The DJ make that mix, BPM fluctuate. The pain of the acid rain is food for my brain. The beat is insane, the drums like a migraine. My dream team regime created my machine, and it will enhance your genes and turn your skin green. The scenes I have seen can make a marine scream. I am the extreme supreme, you know what I mean. I shine like the stars when I rhyme with off face when I spit acid bars. Crazy KG is a crazy shot Smith. Creates like Layzie at the speed of Agent Smith. My name is Book, and I like to fuck. You will be struck in the back of my truck scientifically. You can't murder me personally, musically, lyrically, physically, and mentally. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. 10,000 bars, it will probably always be. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. Rip the jack of infinity. 10,000 bars, it will probably always be. Rip the jacker, 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 rip the jacker. The target appears in brackets. I attack neo synapses, reload the graphics, block and tackle it. Advanced step in innovative mobility. Most MCs make me a mystical mystery. They can't battle me, so they rather embarrass me. I was weak, it happens they commit microphone heresy. I am still the master, as handsome as my unborn grandson. Rip the jacker, rip the jack. My body is a human machine. My dreams filter in between the hip-hop regime. Storyboard scene, chill you with weed vapor, then a taser, then a laser, then tasers, mazes, electromagnetic scalers. That is not dead, can eternally lie. And with strange eons, even death may die. The squid-faced god is difficult to describe. Controlling my heart, controlling my mind. What ought to crawl has learned to walk. I mastered the art of rhyming, now I am so bored. No biting allowed, just bark. Don't run, just walk. Battle rap, every dog in the neighborhood bark. You wanna stand there and talk? A blast wave gon' tear more than your roof off. This is not fantasy. Rap, for me, reduces the stress dramatically. But when I'm out with the family, animal handling. Observe the man with the Microsoft strand. My arm is attached to a sully old brand. Watch me wet up your weed, bust up your teeth. If I do not look in front of me, there is too much to see. The law of attraction is attracted to me. They begin to study me by showing me world's tragedy. Killing myself, killing my health, rebuilding myself. I still can't recognize myself. Modifying the weather from behind the weather shield. The coldness of heaven is like the year 2012. I hope I am not alone, that would be terrible. If I am, yo, I need to stop smoking purple. Sentences sometimes too sensitive to make sense of it. One question per second, one answer per session. Hip-hop made me. Hip-hop praise me. Poet, laureate, train every day of the week. If I die and you happen to wake up, I'm still alive. Please explain every lyric got a wormhole in it. Saint Germain is real, Jermaine is a sage for real. Williams was real ill, but now I chill. An asteroid field where every rock is shaped like the sword I will. You would taste my stills. Lyrical fitness is where the Mayan sunstone was. But the secret to creativity's hiding your sources. Mad Max beyond Thunderdome, under Red Rock. Don't blame them, missile lock, lift up the block. Buried in a mass grave covered in bones. It's a gift, this story is placed on a tombstone. Try to hurt me, I murder you. Lay you down vertical. It'd be a miracle if I don't wanna have to hurt you. Starving in destitution, dying for retribution. Just in case you try to poison my food, but I want you to. Strike a brigade driver, sometimes I was gonna. Gotta hug a motherfucking sandbag for cover. I ride on a flatbed chariot, professional assassin. Bankrupt, ain't got no asset. Matricidal, motherfucker, homicidal, hustler, filibuster. That's why I'm really seen in public. You gotta love it. What is it called? The G8 Summit. I see the excitement coming, details are public. Unsatisfied, I decide to redefine rhyme. Therefore, cannabis rhymes for all time. Motivated by the stars, I customize the lines. And by the looks of things outside the timeline. I don't care if I make history. The enemy tries to imprison me. This mission objective is killing me. I submit to the will of the creator willingly. The possibilities of illuminated speech and wizardry.